Most people come to the Seychelles for the kind of island paradise they have imagined for years, where white sand beaches curve between enormous granite rocks, and turquoise water glows beneath palms leaning toward the sea. But once you arrive, it becomes something far more seductive than a beautiful coastline, because the heat, the scent of salt in the air, and the feeling of being surrounded by nothing but ocean and green slowly pull you into a completely different rhythm. Here, mornings begin with sunlight and clouds moving through the palms. Afternoons disappear between hidden beaches and warm turquoise water. And evenings linger so gently that even the sunset seems reluctant to leave. From above, the Seychelles looks almost untouched, with deep green islands rising dramatically from the Indian Ocean. Bright turquoise water wraps around the coastline before fading into darker shades of blue. Then the journey continues across the sea, warm wind brushing against your skin. And somewhere ahead, granite mountains and palms begin to rise above the water. Small beaches appear between the trees as the island slowly comes closer. By the time you reach the shore, everyday life already feels very far away. Luxury here feels tucked naturally into the island. Private villas open toward tropical gardens, pools, and glimpses of ocean beyond the palms. Morning light moves across the terrace, while the island wakes around you. Then afternoons disappear between cool water, shade, and warm tropical air. The real luxury is having enough privacy to forget what time it is. But the beaches are where the Seychelles becomes almost impossible to resist. Massive granite boulders rise beside powder-soft sand, creating quiet coves where clear water moves slowly between the rocks. Palms lean over the shoreline. Warm waves slip across your feet. And narrow stretches of beach curve around the granite, tempting you to keep walking just to see what waits beyond them. Some beaches open wide beneath the tropical sun. Others disappear between jungle and stone, leaving only a narrow ribbon of sand beside the sea. And once you find a quiet place in the shallows, there is very little reason to leave. Beyond the beach, the islands begin to reveal themselves from the water. Boats glide across brilliant blue toward green silhouettes scattered along the horizon. Then you slip beneath the surface with a mask and snorkel, where coral gardens appear through water clear enough to see almost everything below. Tropical fish move between the reef. Sea turtles drift quietly through the blue. Along the way, secluded beaches appear between walls of green with nothing around them except sun and sea. Rays sweep across the sandy bottom before disappearing into deeper water. You stop swimming for a moment and let the warm water carry you, while the coastline slowly fades into the distance behind you. As the afternoon cools, the flavors of the islands begin to take over. Fresh fish comes from the grill with Creole spice, citrus, coconut, and just enough heat to linger. Lobster arrives rich and smoky. Tropical fruit brings something cool and sweet between bites. Dinner stretches beneath open skies while the warmth of the day still hangs in the air. Fresh coconut water rises slowly through a straw as you take a sip. Music drifts through the water. And beyond the table, the first sounds of night begin to mix with the waves along the shore. Then the Seychelles begins to change color. Golden light settles across the granite, while the ocean softens beneath the fading sky. Shades of peach, pink, and violet spread slowly above the palms. Silhouettes wander along the edge of the water, until the last strip of sunlight slips beneath the horizon, and the warmth of the evening takes its place. The Seychelles is easy to remember for its turquoise water, white beaches, lush mountains, and enormous granite rocks. But what stays with you is something quieter. Warm salt drying against your skin, bare feet sinking into soft sand. The long swims, hidden coves, and afternoons that somehow never felt rushed. And the feeling that for a few beautiful days, there was absolutely nowhere else you needed to be. Maybe that is what makes the Seychelles so difficult to forget. The islands never ask for your attention. Somehow, they keep all of it.